All right, folks, here we are. It's Friday. I raced home, got in the shower. I'm still dripping wet, but I had to start filming because I am so unbelievably excited about this one. Let's go ahead and do this unboxing. This is a knife that I purchased. I haven't bought a knife in a while because things financially for me have been a little tight. But when I saw this in stock recently, I actually saw it during a Blade Cartel stream. Um, I dropped whatever I was doing and I ordered it right then. Um, to be fair, I sezzled it. Still financially tight, but I had nothing in my sezzle that I was currently paying off, so I figured, why not? It's from Quiet Carry, one of my favorite companies. Um, oh baby, you can see it's a 9, but it's a special 9. So Quiet Carry is the shit. First experience was the OG Drift, the Drift Large. I did own a 9 in there too, but when I was recently buying a motorcycle, I sold a lot of my knives so that I could buy that motorcycle, and the 9 was one of them. Didn't want to sell it. I loved it, but I just did, and I knew I would get another one at some point. I just didn't know when. But when I saw these versions, they first came out with like a sea swirl and a stonewash, and then during the Blade Cartel this week, by the way, that was Tuesday. This is already here. Crazy fast shipping. But when I saw this version, I had to. Sea swirl with the black PVD handle. Oh. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The 9 is so good, guys. That sea swirl is just, I think it's the sickest inlay they've done so far. My first one was just a plain black carbon fiber. And then, because I'm not really one for colored carbon fiber as much, but I really like this. It's kind of a muted color. It's not like a bright pink or yellow or something. It's kind of a nice ocean blue with black. And with that black handle, man, that just looks really nice. The 9 is excellent. This one's in Van X. I think my last one was in MagnaCut, which is cool because I'm not really a big MagnaCut fan anymore. I like Van X a lot better. Um, very sharp, very smooth. My old 9 was one of the first ones. I was talking to my buddy Jason about this. He's saying he thinks that the overall fit and finish and like build quality of these 9s is a little bit better than those older ones. And let's see. I can already tell it is. On my first 9, I had a little bit of pivot movement, pivot lash, I don't know what you want to call it. Basically, when you move the knife like this, you can feel it kind of moving in the pivot. Also, there was a little bit of lock rock, meaning like in the closed position, you could kind of move it a little bit this way. This one is rock solid in every direction, and I don't feel that pivot movement that I did on my old one. So yeah, I would agree with him. Inlay is done so well. I love this stripe of texturing. It just looks so good on both sides. The clip is one of my favorite clips of all time. I talked about that when I reviewed the original 9 that I had. It's just an unbelievable clip. I think it is the best clip. I really do. It's mounted flush to the back, which is just so nice. It's just, it's simple, but it works so well. I wish all clips worked this well, man. It's just amazing. Not too much tension, but there is enough. It's not a bill to poke your hand, but it's enough space in there to get thicker seamed pants inside the, through the clip. There's enough space under the clip to comfortably ride in even like thick seamed work pants. It's just a really good clip. It's mounted from the back, so there's nothing under there to snag on your seam as it's going in. Lock bar relief cut is mostly on the inside. I love the way the lock bar kind of does this little curve right here. It just looks cool. And the thumb stud action is some of the best I've tried. It's incredible. The ergos are incredible. You can hold it either kind of forefinger in this little divot right there, which is really comfortable. And then if you want to choke up, you can choke up. It's not a super comfortable choke up spot, but it's fine. The sharpening choil is great. No smile. Good blade shape. Yeah. I've never really carried a knife with like a black PVD handle, so I'll be interested to see how it wears. I'm absolutely going to be using this. This is a knife that, I will not sell. I will not let the 9 go out of my collection again. So I'll be using this at work and at play and all that kinds of stuff. So we'll see kind of how it scratches up and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, the build quality is definitely better. On my old one, I had a little bit of rattle too. Like you could hear it kind of rattle when you disengage. This one's just perfect. Oh, I love it. I freaking love it. So keep your eyes. They seem to be releasing these in small batches here and there. So if you want one, just pay attention. I think they usually announce on their Instagram before they do it. Yeah, the 9 is just a really good knife. So smooth. Here's a size comparison with the Drift Large. It's a little smaller than the Drift Large and a little bigger than the original Drift. There you go. Freaking quiet carry, man. Do they ever release a dud? I don't think so, man. Not that I could think of. I wish other companies would take a note from them in that regard. You don't need to release a bunch of designs. Don't flood the market with designs. Just spend your time refining 1 or 2, 3, 4. Just spend your time to really refine those and make them really good, instead of just kind of the scattershot approach of let's just release a bunch of stuff and someone will like it. Awesome. Super happy. Thanks for watching, dudes. Like the video before you leave. I'll see you next time.